Ordis has been counting stars, Operator. All accounted for.
Alright, enough dicking around, let's go. Haven't streamed WARFRAME in a while. Possibly too long. Dear. Hey Josh, how's it going? Okay, so what do I want to do? Bone Widow upgrading. Keep on keeping on. My Bone Widow right now has like two former. Three former. Oh, I can actually have a look in a sec. Either way, my Bone Widow has some former. I would like to put in a bit more former before I inevitably make a video about it. How's it going? I've been nursing a bit of a headache today. I suspect it was because I tried to do something specific in Genshin that is really soul draining, let's just say. I figured that as a direct result of doing that, I ended up with a headache. Don't really want to do that fucking activity ever again, so there's that. But yeah, anyway.
Tenno, the balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is.
What am I gonna do on New Year's Eve? Oh, stay at home. Unfortunately, there's too much of a Necramemes going on here in Sydney CBD, so going outside and doing stuff on New Year's Eve is not really an option. Yeah, no? Okay. 2 former. That's what I've got so far. Okay, let's do some of these first.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
The thing about Bone Widow is that it's a cool design. I'm just not entirely sure if its abilities are all that useful. Aim for the head. Or if not the head, aim, oh fuck. Aim for the backpack. Ah! Okay, moving on. Crap, I'm out of energy. Wonder if there's any. Yes, there is! Meanwhile, Void Rig.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're
It's
here.
just very straightforward. Where's this guy? Somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. My computer lagging? No. OBS. It's OBS. And why is that? Because I have Chrome open. There we go. Night and day. Yada yada just died. But the other is, of course, an infested cat. So no real issues there. Wait.
Most wise founder, protect your avaricious servant.
I swear I got a headshot just then. Surely that should have killed him. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy anytime soon. Trying to kill that guy in Steel Path is like trying to rip your own hair out. It's just not going to happen. Is this Steel Path? Yes, this is Steel Path. I only ever play Steel Path, remember?
Let's go on the offensive.
Unless absolutely necessary. There's things like Orphix Venom. Fortunately, there's no Steel Path Orphix Venom. Would be nice if there's Steel Path Orphix Venom, but alas.
Fulfill your desire and others will follow. I follow Parvos to freedom.
Okay. Tch. Okay, I got Arcade Aegis up. Nice. Aegis is going to be gone in 3, 2, 1. I don't necessarily think that would be true. Oh, Aegis. Nice. Crap. Good thing I remember where I put my previous things, previous dispensaries. Oh, this. Aha! Come on! Wait, what are they shooting at? Oh, what is that? Oh, god damn it, how did I die this time? Fucking nullifies. Okay. Your boy's coming to play. Okay, Torment, let's go. Where are you? Yeah, that's right, I'm not scared of you. I'm more scared of the friggin' corpus at this point. Ah, crap. Fuck. Oh, that's problematic. Some sort of electric proc that did a lot of damage just then. Damn. Oh.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extract.
Twitch working? Is Twitch working? It was working afterwards. Duh. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually out of energy again. No, Twitch had a bug where like all Australian Twitch streamers just completely died as well. But as far as I can tell, it was working. If it's still not working, then it's not working. Do I have heavy caliber on Vampu Jazz? No. I don't use heavy caliber on a bow. Hey. But yeah, I get a bigger Twitch audience.
A valuable lesson.
I'm not entirely sure. I suspect I probably am not I suspect my Twitch stream is probably not working. I don't know. One way to find out. No, my Twitch stream appears to be working, it's just that nobody's watching. So, you know. What else is new? Users in chat. Whoever sad girl is, what the fuck? Sad girl. Who and what in the hell is that? A Fortnite streamer. Okay. Apparently Sad Girl is here. Hello, Sad Girl. Apparently. Not entirely sure if that's true. Saddest Kitty. Who is that? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say another Fortnite streamer. I feel like the Twitch like users in chat thing is just so balked. Because, like, okay, there's a bunch of people who are apparently in chat, but they don't register as people who are watching. So, I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, a Fortnite streamer who watches Warframe. I thought all Fortnite streamers were degenerates.
This has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
I guess there are a handful that aren't degenerates, I guess. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, moving on. Kinda want to use it bar for a change. Kinda done with the Cedo. Don't really care for it. Where are you? Proboscis Sonos. I still can't pronounce this bloody thing. I still can't pronounce that name. Proboscis Sonos. Very, very fun weapon. Actually, never mind. It's a mobile defense. I don't really care. Okay. If anyone feels like joining me for some Orphix Venom, feel free to join me /join category on PC as per usual. Otherwise, I'm literally just gonna go in with a bunch of randoms. Shit. Let's see, I put D polarity there, dash polarity is good to go. Oh, yeah, might as well get a dash polarity there. I'm just putting in a bunch of 9s at this point. Okay. Probably can lose that. Wait, what did I have here? Thrusters? Steel fiber.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
Gotta make use of the event affinity booster that still has 5 days left. Gotta make use of that as much as possible. And that includes using the event to basically affinity farm the crap out of Necramemes. There will not be a better opportunity until eventually Necramemes are there. Yeah, I've tried using Necramemes Rebuke. It's not as bad as people are saying, as some people have said it to be. I actually think it's fine. It's not something that you would use in lieu of like really normal mods or something like that. It's not something you could use instead of actual survivability mods and all that jazz. But like cutesy quality of life shit and like extra memes, extra mods that you can put on your Necramemes. Yeah, this is definitely one of them that you can definitely put on it.
An Orphix. Soon
if you want.
the pulse field wider.
It's cute. I am generally very suspicious of like anything that's like, oh yeah, here's some extra electricity damage. In this case though, Necramemes Rebuke is actually not bad.
Hit that Orphix hard. Every resonator pushes the pulse field out wider, and we do not want that. Good job! They felt that back in town.
Oh yeah, I should probably write down, don't mind me, I'm upgrading my Necramemes. Hey Mattis, how's it going? Again. I also CC enemies specifically when you're getting crowded by them. Yeah, there's that too. The only stipulation there is that you do need to have some shields back, which is kind of a meme. If you're just sticking in guard mode.
Big old Orphix ahead.
Wait, where are we? Oh, this way. I kind of would like it if the Orphix Venom Endurance icon actually moved around to different planets. Because it's really confusing to look at it on on Jupiter, right? And then the mission that you're actually in is, well, Grineer Galleon. It's like, this is the wrong tile set.
Get the popping resonators.
Hey, can you grab? Oh no, you can't.
Push him back. One Orphix at a time.
On the one hand, I kind of feel like because Bone Widow Set 2 is not as good as Void Rigs 2, kind of says to me that maybe Bone Widow's 2 needs to be buffed. But at the same time, Bone Widow can just actively heal itself. So I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not it actually needs a buff. What I think could be good is that maybe, I don't know, maybe the value of the shield should be increased massively, and then the dynamic would be like, well, the Void Rig shield covers everywhere, but you don't get as much of it, whereas the Bone Widow shield covers only the front, but you get heaps of it. Maybe that could be an interesting dynamic. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Because right now, as far as I can tell, the Bone Widow shield is actually the worst of, is actually like kind of scuffed. In the sense that it only covers the front. And I don't know, you get mostly more or less the same amount. Like all things considered. Because if that's the case, it's kind of like, well, this is actually like just bad. Well, rather not bad. This is just worse than the Void Rig in every way, shape, the Void Wasteland in every way, shape, and form. Not really a good, not really what you would want.
Look who found a new shine. You can come out now.
I don't know.
If you
Maybe I'm missing something. There's also the shield bashing ability of this particular shield, but I don't think that's really important. I certainly don't use the shield bashing ability at all, especially since it actually costs energy, so that's annoying. I'll wait for YouTube chat to catch up, or not. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking about it a bit too much. That is entirely possible. I could just be thinking about it a bit too much. That, or maybe it is actually as bad as everyone is saying. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, the way I've got it right now, that's not working. I.e. the sound. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that. You reckon Bone Widow is absolutely perfectly fine the way he is? Maybe.
Space.
What the? Why am I slow? Okay. Okay, let's try that. Wait, where are the enemies? There they are. Wait, how come I can't go through this door?
Mother would say, kindly address the Orphic situation. Tenno.
Odd. Normally I could go through that door. I think maybe the annoying thing about the Bone Widow shield is that you can't use your first ability while you have the shield up. Which I guess... Like that, I am not in favor of like not being able to use an ability while something else is happening. It kind of really screws up the... I feel like it always screws up the kit in some way, shape or form. Did that just teleport? What the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I can use my sword now. I also think it's about high time we get arc wing stances. Arc sword stances, rather. Because the fact that it's really repetitive with... The fact that it's actually really repetitive with, this sword. As far as I can tell, yeah, that's not particular. That doesn't really make it all that fun.
Orphix.
Okay, go this way. Also, this sword is not particularly conducive to killing sentients. I find. Or at least regular sentients. Things like Brachylists and all that jazz. Yeah. Things like Brachylists and stuff, they're easy enough to kill. Yeah, Melee 3.0 really should have talked about Arc Melee as well. The problem is though, when Melee 3.0 came out, nobody was using Arc Melee, so it wasn't on anyone's radar. Because when Melee 3.0 came out, Necramemes were not a thing. Also, hang on. Wasn't there also this thing where, like, Bone Widow was able to use your own arc melee weapon as well? It didn't have to be the new one? Or am I going nuts?
Tightens the sentient grip.
Why do I vaguely remember that there was supposed to be this idea where if you had a... I don't bloody know. I don't know any of the arc melee weapons, actually. But, like, if you had your own arc melee weapon, you could actually use that instead of this one. Although, why would you want to use one that isn't this one? This one seems to be really, really strong. For one thing, it's got really, really high crit stats, so that's really good. It's also got really good status stat. Well, no, it doesn't actually. It has okay status stats. It's Kang, whose last name I will not be saying, because I do not want to get myself banned off Twitch. Or YouTube for that matter. I suspect the dual Jakurion thing is a bug. That'll get fixed eventually. Emphasis on the word eventually.
On the scope.
No escape, buddy. What was that? That was my sleeping alarm. Set to 11 PM every night. I just keep it there just so that, like, I have an idea of, like, oh, maybe it's time to go to sleep at some point soon. Because again, I do enjoy my sleep. Real meat cleaver, this sword. Probably should have just grabbed that corrupted heavy gun. Not the corrupted heavy gunner. Probably should have just grabbed that heavy gunner. Wait, what the hell kind of a gun is that? Oh, it's the Lexpur.
Warfix just hit. Updating your map.
I do find that there's a little pause when it comes to using this arc melee weapon that is a little bit scuffed as well. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of using the arc melee weapon because of the little pause before you can actually move around again. But then again, this thing is meant to be a clunky ass machine, so fair enough.
Value there.
They're not meant to be limber like Warframes, so not a fan of it, but it's okay. played Gundam in a very long time. Fuck. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna use you to heal.
Big old Orphix ahead.
Okay. Level 20 now. See, it's very fast to level up Necramemes. I am not really helping with Orphix Venom at all. I am just here to fuck shit up. We got a Manic coming in here. I do find it kind of hilarious though that the Necromech melee mods, not the melee mods for your arc melee. I'm talking about Necromech melee mods. They actually affect your arc melee. So I wonder if Bone Widow even has the opportunity to use extra mods that are like more for quality of life memes. Because one would think that something like Necromech Pressure Point, for example, or Necromech Reach, even though Necromech Reach only gives like a very small amount of range, and Necromech Fury, I wonder if they are considered absolutely necessary. Maybe Necromech Pressure Point, but perhaps not Necromech Rage. Necromech Reach, rather. Perhaps not that one, but Necromech. Maybe Necromech Fury, because Arc Melee's Fura, i.e. Arc Melee speed, it's only 10%. It's absolutely pitiful. I don't even know why such a melee... I don't even know why such a mod even exists. And also, why is the crit mod a freaking 16 common? 16 drain common. It's so high.
Sentient Pulsar. Wipe him out.
Oh, bloody hell, where are we?
Look who found a new shine.
Yoink. Huh. Okay, well there's that. Ramming into people with Bone Widow at the very least seems to actually kill them. So that's good. Interesting. Well, rather that's an interesting way of using him. I've noticed that sometimes I just kill people by ramming into them. I wonder what the damage count is. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Ramming speed! apparently it crits as well.
There's another Orphix.
Reach is a bit of a quality of life.
The sentience
Pressure point and yeah, probably. Out of the way, stooge! Can't wait for Necramemes to come into normal gameplay, seriously. Ramming! Wait, do I have enough XP now? Yes, I do. Oh, that's a dead end. Wait, then where's the exit?
Big nasty
Probably this
on the
way.
scope.
Ah. The map's broken, by the way. I still stand on... Ah. No. I think it would be better if they're just available on every mission. And then you can make a choice as to whether or not you want to use a Necromech or nah. Now obviously the Bone... not the Bone Widow. Oh, obviously Void Rig is really, really powerful. This guy's moonwalking. And now he's dead. Can't moonwalk if you have no limbs. Like, now obviously I get it. Like, Void Rig is really, really strong. You can make an argument that, like, okay, well, if I use Void Rig, that basically trivializes everything. To an extent. Void Rig still does require a bit of skill in the sense that you do need to be able to time stuff. Time using your second ability. I suspect it's not going to be that easy. And then also, like, sometimes Necramemes can't fit in a special space or something, I don't know. Yeah, they will. They will, actually. But hopefully, this will then allow DE to actually make some challenging content for a change. Holy fuck. So we'll see. I'm all for giving us more options. I'm all for giving us more options to choose from when it comes to doing stuff. I am not for making the game easier by nerfing the crap out of enemies, for example. So the idea of being able to choose to use a Necromech, that actually sounds like a fun idea. You know? Oh yeah, Necromech Fury. Oh yeah, Necromech Fury is absolutely necessary. Necromech Fury is absolutely necessary, but Necromech Reach... it's a bit Alright, another one.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal.
Rebuke? Yeah, I'll get around to putting in Rebuke later. Hello Guto, how's it going?
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Oh. Wonderful.
Warfix just hit. Updating your map.
Jesus Christ, so many energy orbs. Keep in mind though, when it comes to using Necramemes, that they have no real way of getting energy back. So, whilst Necromech Rage and Repair do exist, and they do actually make for a really good combo in order to actually get some energy back,
Be able to scratch that Warfix while there's resonance.
it seems like it's actually not the be-all end-all solution. And if that's the case, that would actually put a limit on how much you can use your Necromech. So we'll have to see. Because, especially for especially for Void Rig, right? The main energy sapper is the Arcabex, i.e. Guard Mode. But it also happens to be the thing that is really trivializing everything. I wonder if in a normal mission, yeah, well, okay, yeah, sure. But like in a normal mission, I wonder if, I wonder what the actual experience of the thingo is though. Synergizes with Bone Widow. It synergizes with both of them. It synergizes really, really well with both of them. Of course, on Bone Widow, you don't have to be on such a scary situation of having only 800 health left before it actually happens. It will start to happen at around, I don't know, not the 1,000 mark. Actually, over 1,000. And you will get effectively more value out of it with Bone Widow. But it still works on Void Rig as well. So we'll just have to see. I just wonder like how people's experience with the guard mode energy drain in a normal mission is going to end up being. Because guard mode is a pretty draining ability.
Good job. They felt that back.
So if a normal person, if someone were to use it in an attempt to try and trivialize everything in the game, but then they run out of energy, they're kind of fucked. And they need to start taking hits in order to get that energy back. But they need to make sure they don't accidentally use that energy and not have enough energy for Storm Shroud. Because if you don't have enough energy for Storm Shroud while you're trying to get energy, then you're kind of screwed. You're actually completely boned. And then you actually lose your Necromech. Because 9 times out of 10 you're probably not going to find enough energy for it. And all the ways of getting energy back before this event, they're all completely gone. Spectra Siphon and Hildren do exist, but that means you have to actually use someone with Spectra Siphon or Hildren. And we know for a fact that that's not part of the meta. So all the meta trash players, they're not going to do that. I reckon 9 times out of 10, they're not going to really do that, right?
It's down. Good work.
I wonder what happens to the Mesa players. They bring Mesa, but now they're completely screwed. All the meta trash players. I wonder what they're gonna do. Really, I wonder what they're going to do. That's what I'm interested in. That being said, though, as long as you play smart with Void Rig, you'll have infinite energy. You will have infinite energy as long as you play smart with the Void Rig, that's for sure. Oh, welcome back, Mattis. Yeah, so it's all about... So when it comes to using the Void Rig, when it comes to using Necromech Rage Repair, it's really just all about keeping an eye on your energy, keeping an eye on your health. As long as you play smart, you're good to go. Mesa players still have Zenuric and maxed out regen energy. Yeah, Zenuric doesn't work on a Necromech. So Mesa players will still have to at some point revert back to using their Warframe. Because they're Mesa players. So tough shit on them.
Push him back. One orphan
I mean, there's also dispensary. But how many people use dispensary on their Warframes as part of the helmet? Not that many, as far as I can tell. Oh, you son of a bitch. Friggin' nullifier! Alright, moving on. Dispenser is not. No, it's not. If Necromechs had the ability to use Equilibrium or something like Equilibrium, then yeah, Dispensary would be like friggin' incredible. But they don't. There's no Necromech Equilibrium as far as I can tell. As a direct result of there not being a Necromech Equilibrium, Dispenser is not an option.
Looks like you found yourself a little added
Oh, come on, I'm trying to hit this guy. Are you serious? Fucking die. That being said though, I am constantly killing everyone who's being hit by... Hey Stefan, how's it going? I wonder what the... Oh. Damn it. I'm curious as to how well this sword is in Steel Path. I'll probably take it out to the Plains of Eidolon for a spin later on. After I finish modding.
Sentient pulsar. Wipe him out.
Rotor's setup. Okay. So, let's see, I need to get myself up to level 25. Maybe 26. Once I get myself to level 26, then I'm pretty much good to go. And I can just leave. Because of how bonus XP works. Essentially the logic is like, if you get up to 2/3 of the way to your goal level, then you can just leave because bonus XP is going to give you the rest of it. Here's my Exalted Foreman. Oh yeah, I put 2 Former on it and I'm pretty much done with it. I could probably put a few more former on it, actually. Or maybe like one former. I don't know. I could maybe put a couple of former on it. Like one, but I don't really feel like it. As you can see, at the present moment, it seems to be doing fine. So I'm not too fussed about it. Bone Widow better than Void Rig? I don't know. I don't know, I don't think so. I would need to be convinced as to why Bone Widow is better than Void Rig, because maybe I'm just not a fan of melee gameplay on a Necromech. I don't know. There are a few things I would like to see changed to it though. Mainly arc melee stances. The fact that the Bone Widow only attacks like this does make it even more clunky than I feel like it needs to be. I put a lot of former on Arcabex then, a lot more former than in my video. You don't have the 60-60s. Ah yeah, if you don't have the 60-60s, you're kind of screwed, eh? So yeah, if you don't have 60, the reason why I use the reason why I like to use 60-60s a lot is just because things like the Arcabex, they have really high status. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, cool, I get to get away with using 60-60s. Otherwise, it's just like, well, I could either put in another former, which also includes all of whatever time is going to be required to level something up. Normally, that's fine. Especially with Railjack being a thing. But it's like, here, for example, like with the Necromech, it's like, okay, if I put a former in here, I'm not only investing a former, which is annoying, but fine. I'm also investing all the time it's going to take for me to level up the weapon again here. Do I feel like doing that? If not, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to stick with 60-60s. Because what's the trade-off? Just 30% elemental damage. Twice, so I get 60% elemental damage. I.e. instead of 180% elemental damage from 2 90s, I have 120 elemental damage. 120% elemental damage. Whoop-de friggin' do. You know? But like obviously if I really like the weapon and I have every intention of using it all the damn time, and I have the time at the present moment to actually level it up again, then hell yeah, I'll put in the 90 mods. Because obviously they're objectively better. But are they better enough to warrant me using them? To warrant me having to put in the former, put in the time investment and all that jazz? I don't know. For the Arcabex, I don't think it's necessary. Because the Arcabex, even with the 60-60s, right? It already completely decimates everything. Because the Arcabex is actually hilariously overtuned. But nobody's ever going to say it's hilariously overtuned because they don't want it to be nerfed. But we have to be but, you know, a spade is a spade. The Arcabex is hilariously overtuned. So you don't really need 90 mods for it. As far as I can tell anyway. Because anything that you can't kill in one shot with the Arcabex, I guarantee you kill with the second shot. Unless you're going up against like level 1000 corrupted heavy gunners or some dumb crap like that. Which you might end up doing if you manage to stay long enough into a survival mission. You might come across that. And if that's the case, then my next question is how have you not fallen asleep? Obviously. But that's just completely different. In summary, the Arcabex probably doesn't need 90 mods. But if you don't have 60 mods like Josh hasn't, then obviously you're going to need to former it, so you know, have fun. I hope you didn't put in the, oh wait, you probably did. I think it's the Toxin one, the Arc Gun Toxin one, that's actually a D polarity for some reason. I've never understood that. Why is it that some elemental mods are dash polarity rather? But there's always one that is a D polarity. With arc guns, apparently it's the Toxin one, which is hilarious, because in regular guns it's the cold one. But I've never understood that. Orphic's hitbox is kind of small. Orphic's hitbox is small. You know why they did that, right? So that the Archabex isn't as hilariously overpowered. Because if it was massive, the Archabex would actually one-shot it. So at the present moment, the Archabex doesn't actually one-shot it. Meaning you will need to actually, you know, spend some time hitting it. It's fine. That's why they made it so small. That's why, and so therefore explosive weapons, not terribly useful against the Orphix. Because if it was good against the Orphix, the Archabex would annihilate it, easy. Use the heat mod because it has a V. Wait, the arc gun heat mod is a V polarity? Really? Oh. I don't bloody remember. Jamana!
Address the Orphix situation, Tenno. Look who found a new shiny.
Okay, let's see. I need to hit 20... What did I say? 26. 26 should do it. Another thing as well to keep in mind, because obviously the big fear is that, okay, well, everyone's just going to use their Necramemes to kill everything, right? Necramemes have stamina, so they're already a bit more annoying to use in the sense they have stamina. Necramemes can't regenerate energy, and in terms of Bone Widow at least, Necromech melee doesn't have a combo counter. So I suppose in late games, at some point your Necromech is going to be worse than your Warframe, I reckon. Maybe. I don't know. The only way to find out really is to use it in practice, and we'll figure it out eventually. But my speculation is that there will be benefits to using your Warframe over your Necromech. And one of them that I can see immediately is that Necromech melee is kind of janky. Alright, 22. 4 levels to go. I think arc wings are gonna get tweaked quite a lot, hopefully. Hopefully arc guns, the arc guns rather. Hopefully arc wings get tweaked quite a lot when Corpus Railjack comes out. Cause they're pretty much due for a rework. A rework, I reckon. Especially in Railjack, I still find them to be not particularly good in Railjack. Like, I just won't use them over my Railjack, essentially. Then again, you know, I do love my Railjack. So obviously that might just be me. But, you know. Wait, did I not get anyone? Did I not get anyone again? Did I not get anyone again? Oh, why you guys all kill them? There we go.
The steel vipers sleep now. I showed them how. I had my reasons.
Hello, Lotus. Traitor. Speaking of Lotus, I have every intention of killing her. You guys all know that, right? She's gone. Should the option arise where Katagari of the House Yami decides the fate of the Lotus, she's gone. She is gone. 100%. Once a traitor, always a traitor.
There's another Orphix.
She cannot be trusted.
One tightens the sentience grip.
Okay, I got like 3 more levels left to go, so this is gonna be a breeze. The thing about the Necramemes first ability is that I actually find it more useful than the Necramemes second ability.
Oh, that's a keeper.
I think they really just should allow you to use both at the same time, I reckon. But would that make it overpowered? I don't know. Nash Prime? I haven't even thought about Nash Prime in half a year. Traders should be cut down. Traders should be shot with an arrow and impaled into the wall by said arrow. What did Nash Prime say?
Orphix just hit. Updating.
If anyone rats you out in Warframe. Well, Lotus didn't exactly rat you out. She did so much worse. Just straight up turned tail and abandoned us. Something along those lines. Oh. If the Lotus showed up, she's gone? Yeah, I wonder what... I'd be curious to actually do a poll. Well, has there been a poll? I'm sure there's been a... Actually, you know what? Maybe it has been a poll, but it's probably really old. I'd be curious to do another poll. Actually, yeah, I'll do a community post poll later on tonight. If given the opportunity to decide the fate of the Lotus, what will you do? What will happen? What will you choose? Will she get KO'd? Or will you spare her life? I wonder what the general sentiment is. Because who knows, I might actually be in a minority. I might actually be in a minority in that case. Might be a lot of people who are like keen to give Lotus a second chance. But not Katagari. Feed her to the helmets. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm gonna head out. I am now level 26, which should mean that I have enough bonus XP to get to level 38. So all good in the hood. Chat, is there a reward for doing 18 Orphixes in one row? In one go? Oh no, I don't want to. I know what it means. Oh. Just talking about the every 3 rounds reward. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Nasty on the scope.
I keep seeing that random ass Hildren there and I'm thinking, is that an enemy? It's not. It's just a Hildren. Am I going to... Oh, are you going back to stream more Gundam? I haven't played / streamed Gundam in a very long time. I don't know, maybe. But I'll need to really practice again before I stream Gundam ever again. Because I haven't played it in so long. And Gundam is a really and Gundam Versus is a really technical game. It might look like a button mash sometimes, but that's just because I'm actually pretty bad at it. Evidently. It is a very difficult game. Or rather, PvP mode anyway. Very technical. So I'll need to practice before I actually decide to stream more Gundam.
Sentient pulsar. Wipe him out.
Whew, bloody hell. Guess I'll go for one more time. Let's see what I can fit on it now. Okay, so... Oh, okay. So Necromech Fury is definitely necessary. Necromech Thrusters I would say is really, really good too. Necromech Rebuke is a bit... Necromech Flow. Ah, bollocks. I'm missing Necromech. I'm missing these two. Hang on, is duration actually good on this? Damage per second. Duration. .35 to 1.75. Duration is not good. Duration... Okay, am I going crazy or is duration not terribly useful on either Necromechs? Seems like the only thing that's really good for is maybe improving the energy drain from your 4th ability, but that's about it, right?
All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
The stretch effect, I don't think so. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea. I won't be able to find out unless I put them in a simulacrum. That's the only way I can find out. I reckon stretch is good on Bone Widow. Firing line is nice. Firing lines can be really useful. Because it just grabs people and just puts them together in a line, and that's really helpful for, especially if you want to just do a giant swing afterwards. But at the same time, you do the giant swing, you basically kill everyone as well, so I don't know. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Either way, it's time for the last former. Oh shit, what am I gonna put it on? Put it on a dash polarity. And I'll just figure it out from there. Necromech friction. Chat, remind me again. Necromech friction actually reduces how much. It reduces how much boost is being used when you're doing the super boost, right? Is that what it does? Because it says slide efficiency, and I don't really know what slide means, but the image being used is the Necromech going through its super boost. So is it super boost efficiency? If that's the case, then that's really good. Yeah. Probably is. But anyway. So this is OG skin. And this is big boy skin. What's hilarious is you can actually put the Void Rig Necromech helmet on as well. I don't know why that's an option. But I do actually like the Bone Widow hat. Or the Void Rig hat. Maybe I'll keep the Void Rig hat on. It just looks cool. With the skull and everything. Alright. Oh, this is Void Rig. Shit. Wait, did I... Oh yeah, I put an extra former on the Void Rig, huh? Just for the hell of it. Alright, last one, here we go. Should be able to get away with a 5 former build. Alrighty. One more time. We're gonna celebrate one day. What? I don't even know the lyrics. I don't really know the lyrics of any song that I just randomly start belting out for no reason. How does the anomaly shard ephemera from little...
Dish out some punishment.
Wait. The anomaly shard ephemera?
Get the popping resonators.
There's an anomaly shard ephemera? What you talking about, Willis?
Buy yourself some time. Nice.
I need anomaly shards for the ephemera. You talking about the one that looks like mud? Assuming you're talking about the one that I think you're talking about, I do not like it at all. It looks really, in my opinion, it looks like you're covered in oil. Do not put it on an operator.
Big old door fixer.
You look horrible if you put it on an operator. It looks like your operator just came out of a BP oil disaster. Brought to you by BP. I think that's the one you're talking about. The one that's supposed to quote-unquote look like a sentient. Which it doesn't. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that one. I have it for collection purposes. I do not recommend you getting it if you don't want it. If you're not getting it for collection purposes, I do not recommend using it. Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Orphix down. Oh, that's a keeper.
I think there's probably like someone out there. There's probably someone somewhere who actually likes it, and more power to them. But no, to me, no, absolutely no. That sentient ephemera is fucking horrendous. Where are we?
Good job. They felt that back in town.
Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's right. I still have a shield up. So, oh, now I've lost my shield. Wait, did I have Necromech Repair active? Oh no, I had Necromech Rebuke active. Did I? Don't remember. Probably did, actually.
Orphix just hit. Updating your map.
Yeah, that was Rebuke? Okay. Bring out the sword! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this the power of Necromech Fury? Yeah, it is. So fast.
Push him back. One Orphix at a time.
Yeah, I would probably say that Fury is necessary then. Yeah, I would probably agree with that actually, yeah. Fury's kind of nuts. Maybe I need to then put a former on my arc melee then. Because Fura? Pretty horrible. 7 drain for what is essentially just 10... Not even essentially. What is literally 10 melee speed. 10% melee speed. Wow. Such useful.
That should give us some breathing space. Looks like you found yourself a little added value there.
So that's like whoop-de-friggin' do if you ask me. The only thing is that that will require former, which is, you know, annoying. I should be able to level it up pretty quickly though. I'll just do that later. I was like, what else do I... Oh, no! Oh, no, I just put on another 60/60 mod. Second, who cares? I have 2. I'll just put on a 3rd one, who cares? I'll put on the electric one just for the memes.
Kind address the Orphic situation, Tenno.
I wonder if you use your Necromech and you ram into someone and someone dies, is that like using an ability to kill an enemy? Does your Necromech actually take all the XP?
All systems showing
I wonder.
3 degradation. Did not anticipate Necramemes, but we will adapt.
Oh, hello Lotus, welcome back. Alright, so... Ah, damn it, I'm out of boost. Whatever.
Sentient pulsar. Wipe him out.
Okay, I think so. Hard to say. It's interesting how I haven't seen the Crouching Tiger Hidden Orphix Venom thing bug in a very long time, and I've even been doing it on this task set, which is where the bug normally happens, where the thing you need to shoot in order to make the Orphix vulnerable again. What's it called?
Sentient pulsar.
That thing often gets hidden behind walls that you can't get through. So you have to use something like a Fluctus in order to kill it with in order to shoot it with that punch through. It's interesting, I haven't actually seen that at all here. So I'm curious whether they actually fixed that somehow. Someone's left their weapon here. No idea. Resonator, that's what it's called.
Look who found
No! Dang it! 18.
There's another Orphix. Everyone tightens the sentient script.
Do I need to make it like level 26 or 27 or whatever? Yeah, I would expect it to be fixed at some point. Because that doesn't seem normal. Wait, does the Necromancer... Hang on, does Bone Widow have a 5-hit combo? In a sense that it's like 1, 2, 1, 2. It might be a bug, but it kind of seems like Necromancer has... Bone Widow has a 5-hit combo. So it's like this. 1, 2, forward, 1, 1, 2, forward, 1, 2, 3. 5-hit combo. Completely unnecessary in the sense that you're basically one-shot everything anyway, but at least it kind of helps with the clunkiness.
Big old Orphix ahead.
Are you serious? I can't kill this? Animation cancel, maybe. Could be. Ah! Okay, that worked. Nearly screwed that up. My Vara. I should probably... Wait, hold on. Oh, that worked.
Looks like you found yourself a little added value there.
Okay. 21. Hey Cloud, how's it going? How much range does the arc melee cost? Arc melee range bot add? I think it's 3. There's also meant to be 100% extra sort of attraction range, if that makes sense. But that's for space memes. So like it increases the range. It increases the range with which you can then like snap to an enemy as well by 100%. But otherwise it's +3 range.
Warfix!
Ah! Yeah, 3 range is prime reach. Yeah, exactly. Ah! You know what? I've completely changed my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I've actually completely changed my mind. The Bone Widow shield is actually much better than the Void Rig shield. Let me explain. Because the Bone Widow shield specifically covers only the front of the Bone Widow, it means that you can use the Bone Widow shield and something like an Exalted Sword and still take damage, which means you can still make use of Necromech Rage. The main problem that I have with Storm Shroud is that because it's all-encompassing and therefore makes you invulnerable, you actually have to turn it off if you want to use Necromech Rage. Whereas with the Bone Widow shield, because you can still take damage from someone who shoots you from behind, you can then strategically attack a certain group of enemies and let the other enemies hit you so that you get your energy back without having to rebuild the shield again.
As Mother would say, kind. Just be Warfix.
So based on that,
Tenno.
an argument can be made that the Bone Widow shield is actually better than the Void Rig shield. So think about it. Have more usable abilities than the Void Rig? Yes. Yes, it would. Only one of the Bone Widow's abilities cannot be used whilst you have the shield up, and that is the first ability. With guard mode, you basically don't have access to any of your abilities, and if you have Storm Shroud out, you don't get to use Necromech Rage at all. So that's the trade-off. Okay, that's the trade-off. Now the big question is, how effective is the Bone Widow in Steel Path missions? That's what I'm gonna have to find out later on when I take it for a spin in Plains of Eidolon and do a Steel Path mission and just see how I go. Where I was... Or, no, I'll do Orb Valis. How about I'll do Orb Valis for a change? Oh, did I just get the heal from,
Big Nasty on the scope.
2 damage reduction, 3 decent grouping, 4 decent exalted melee. Yeah!
You're losing ground, kid. Think about getting out. Oh, that's a keeper.
Anyway. Let's press on. Okay, so this is definitely not going to be enough. 37. Okay, I think I need to go to like level 28 or level 26, 27. Level 27 should do it. Wait, how would... I don't know math.
As Mother would say, kind.
Hey Sebastian, how's it going? I will be doing a video on the Bone Widow soon.
Down there. You still good?
I will be doing a video on the Bone Widow soon. So just hang tight. That'll come like maybe next week. If you're subbed on YouTube, then you'll get a notification on it. I'll try to remember to say that. But the fact that I put it on there is usually an indicator that it's something that you'll probably want to use anyway. I get the feeling I'm not going to be... I get the feeling that with Bone Widow... Oh shit, I can't hit it from the side. Shit, someone with Fluctus... Oh, someone with Fluctus already hit it. Ah, there's the bug. I haven't fixed it then. Oh, I got a UI bug now. That's hilarious. Already subbed? Nice. I get the feeling though, Josh, I'm not gonna be talking about any extra mods, quality of life shenanigans, because I get the feeling that Bone Widow is actually not gonna have enough space for that. And keep in mind as well, even in my Void Rig build, I did say like, hey, these things are... Oh, okay, see ya, Mattis.
Look who found a new shiner.
Like, even though I explicitly said like, hey, these mods are going to be like, kind of just your sort of extra mods. I guarantee you there's going to be a few people who watch that video who are like, oh, okay, so these are absolutely mandatory too. I'm like, no, they're not. Listen to what I said, please. They're not. You can use them if you want, you don't have to use them. The rest of them, I probably highly recommend you use them. Whereas for this one, I probably won't even say that, because they're all probably going to be highly recommended. We'll just see. Alright, I'm gonna head up. Alright.
Big old door fix ahead.
Alright, I wonder if this is the way out. I'm a little bit concerned. There isn't an indicator that this is the way out. Ah, crap, it's not the way out. You really reckon Rebuke is for Bone Widow? Shit, I am going the wrong way. Could be. can find the way out. Where's the way out? It's not a way out.
Sentient pulsar. Wipe him out.
Found it. Legit could not find the way out. Bloody hell. So the thing about Rebuke, right?
Orphix.
Is that it's a stun, right? So that's good. The only thing is that, like, because it's on with Bone Widow in particular, because the stun only happens around a small area. By the time the guys are stunned, there's a good fair chance you've already taken a giant swing at them, and you've actually killed them with your sword. So I'm a little bit hesitant to say that Rebuke is absolutely for Bone Widow. I suspect you might be able to make a better argument for using it on Void Rig instead, because at least Void Rig has to, like, because at least when Void Rig does it, if it's in guard mode, for example, it gives you a bit of time to then jump out of guard mode and use your shield. But I don't know. Alright, let's have a look here. Wow, what the fuck? I've actually scuffed this up completely. Okay, start from the beginning. Intensify, Rage, Pressure Point, Repair, Steel Fiber, Vitality, Enemy Sense, Streamline. Okay, maybe. Hopefully. Absolutely. And fuck, that's it. Is that it? That's it. Oh, Rebuke. Marcelin is the best arc gun. It's my favorite. Out of all the arc guns, it's the one that I enjoy the most. Oh no, I was gonna put this on.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Yeah, I don't think Rebuke is necessary for Bone Widow. I don't know. If the electric procs and lessens the DPS of a crowd, your mech will also make the meat hook heal more of your missing health. True. But the meat hook is already able to heal your health pretty well. On top of the fact that you also have Necromech Repair. So 50-50 on that one. That being said, though, do I really need flow on this Necromech? I don't know. I don't think I ever used a whole lot of energy when I was using Bone Widow. It seems to me that the Exalted Blade doesn't actually drain a whole lot of energy, especially when you also have Necromech Rage active, and then you also have the ability to heal. I think flow is unnecessary. If that's the case, then Rebuke could be useful. I also just completely spoiled the video for Sebastian, so lol. All the shit I just said about, yo, I have a video coming, like, next week. Yeah, you can pretty much forget that for yourself, mate. You've already seen it. Spoiler alert. I don't know. Anyway. I think that'll be it. I'm just gonna take it out for a quick test run. Oh, it's gonna lag. Alright, that's gonna be it then. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I saw quite a handful of new faces, so don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget to like the stream, because that's apparently a thing you can do on YouTube. So, do that. If you're watching on Twitch, I don't know who's watching on Twitch. A Fortnite streamer, apparently. I don't know. But if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow if you haven't followed yet. Feel free to subscribe if you want, because you know that costs money, so you know, think about it. Otherwise, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Whoa. Shit. Wrong one.